mistakes on his opponent. I think it's a good opportunity for him when he's up against Im Jong-un. Have like him, 17 years old. That's like quick. We'll start at the end.
Sky's the limit, but this first game already looks to be. It is,
and I hope that that's a good setup for
Isaac Kwek, rooted in that corner of the table. All he has to do is go.
Very quick return, absolutely quick. So
11-2 in game one.
So Im Jong-un will,
and it just stands you in great stead whenever you do get the opportunity to do so.
like quick. I'm sure we've spoken about how these lads will have their time in the sun, sharpen or rather polish those sharp edges at this point of time. They really need to. Well, you blink and the third game is done, Ches.
Right, and that's the problem. But Im Jong-un takes match.
A band, kitty tape, you know, band around the back whatever. How that he does kind of move very cautiously. That's probably still in a very solid position.
He is, but you know, obviously this is a match that he would have targeted. That.
And Isaac Kwek resume their battle. Of course, Im Jong-un cruised to, you know, between two games. This is the third game at this point of time. Isaac himself will hold his own, lose this, and really on the next flight back team, isn't it? You've got one or two players who are pretty much like firecrackers, really does. But 8-5.
20.
Oh, beautiful hits to him. Yeah, that certainly would be, and I think it last game of the tournament, as Shazad did mention that early in that third shot. So that's what Isaac Kwek did right through his third game. Oh, lovely return there. Very evident with his movement, but Isaac Kwek, he's got to be careful now with his ball play. Oh, well done there. Currently, well, did exploit that situation to the maximum. Isaac Kwek. So it's 5-3.
Prove that he's big strides.
Strong opportunity here to finish fifth. 11-7.
Well, tough match for Im Jong-un, which is a big credit to the Singaporean that he really gave. Men's team that won bronze in the World Cup. He would have seen how Ahmed Saleh dealt with it. It's because then it's a straight shootout between Tagami and
already leading by 2 points. But he does love well times. I think that serves him well.
So good reactions here from Ahmed.
Coach. Well, that's the interesting bit.
Oh, good reactions there. No, I thought this was interesting. Saleh has played 53 leads here in the match after game one, 11-9. Yesterday, Saleh actually won the first game 11-9.
Players It's such a contrast, but so good for the game. Look at Ahmed Saleh and boy, inspirational. So, well, our cup of Joe for the morning. This particular game for Shazad and me. Ahmed Saleh
been pretty much outplayed every time. Oh, lovely shot.
This is our third game of the morning session.
11.
To prevent Ahmed Saleh from getting those shots in. Shouldn't the well, this is a crucial game for Ahmed Saleh. It's a do or die. He starts off with point granted to Dunia. Been outplayed. It's a kind of
Acknowledgement, yeah.
Absolutely.
5.
He turned around and said something to me that was very different. He said it's not called grunting. It's called slip.
Yeah, but I think we have to also be fair to him in that. Points here, Togami. Shunsuke Togami had a bit of a blip, wins through. Excellent performance. Shunsuke Togami overall 11.
Yesterday he gave a few good points as well.
Yeah, 30 rolls has been higher. Aruna.
Tournament.
Yep, the second last.
Away the fourth game. He's got Adriano Diaz in his corner again. Aruna starts off with this. Danny Gonzalez.
6. Epic that one was.
Omar Asar just looking. But what I do like is that first game victory.
4 wins and 10 losses. Won that relatively comfortably.
There we go. First game to Aruna, 11-6. Well, are handling the women's part of the tournament.
Oh, it just always takes a huge watching now so that he can get across the ball on his forehand. Very rarely does he want to get it.
It's made by Daniel Gonzalez.
11-4 and
on his side of the table. So currently in this game Aruna leads by 2 points. Game of redemption or game of pride for
who drops it beautifully.
He's got good fighting spirit, there's no doubt about it. That was pretty quick. 11-6 went in for the kill there. Finished it off rather quickly. Off that serve as well. Now here's Danny Gonzalez with his second, and he's done it. Placement. You do have the court that does heat up a little bit. In squash, you need the ball to heat up for it to move. Changes, slightly with the way you can maneuver it around.
Game points here. So it's all done and dusted here. Quadri Aruna. Very straight for Diaz. It's been a tough outing for Daniel Gonzalez. Quadri Aruna defeats Daniel Gonzalez. To 11-6, 11-5, 11-6 on the 4 straight games.
One.
Nicholas Lum.
Five all.
And mixed doubles at the Commonwealth Games a couple of years ago. World Championships, you've got to the
7-5.
quarterfinals. Boys doubles.
No, but I throw completely straight. Yes.
Well, he's not too happy about that toss-up, you know, reminded for the second time.
In our tournament in Hungary, this was first international victory and the first by a non-European player. What a... So first game then goes to Christian Carlsen against Nicholas Lum, who wins it.
Two all.
Oh, he's...
Oh, that's
One is a sounding board. Game points here.
11-6.
If you put some...
started off well in both games. We'll have to look back and see what went wrong.
That one.
So, two of the things we really neglect about the Sweden Shazad is music. Two big bands that came out of
Yes. What?
But
Two.
this one, sir, this one I really throw like this just to be clear. But my,
I know it's good.
ja, men den jag kastar bara rakt. I mean,
2 sticks.
I got to sympathize with Christian Carlsen. Here's a contention.
alltså den kan
Yes. Was it straight? No.
It's not something that, you know, developed new.
11-3.
Standard.
That's pretty much Nicholas Lum's
Du försökte verkligen.
definitely
Jag
Nicholas
såg det.
Lum's last game.
Jag tänkte bara.
Four.
Well, that's
Yeah.
a good rally. 4 straight games without dropping one. That's what he's aiming for right here. Oh, what a return that is. Splits out. Definitely
11-6.
serving to finish this, and yes, without 11-6.
Game to Christian. Christian and
That's the finish he would have wanted.
4 game to 1.
Of him an accident. 12-10, 11-6, 11-3. To you.
So Sorama Tsushima 16 now, and that's
First
that.
is Sora. First game, Sora to serve.
Trying to tap into that
Love ball.
today. Were actually born right-handed, but their parents or their coaches very young on. Court's definitely left hand.
Very, very quick. Whether it was losing points or, you know, winning them to the body. And you've got to be able to mix it up. We saw that yesterday. that's impressive.
In this opening game against Joao Geraldo.
Has read Matsushima's game, he's figured it out, and he's trying to combat that, which I think is quite intelligent. Let's see him play here from Geraldo. Well, that's turning out to be a good rally, isn't it? But somebody just like, if you actually look at it, how important is the law of physics in a game of table tennis? If there is spin on it, or if there isn't spin on it. Doesn't it? Two left-handers facing each other, 9-all. Falling shot towards the end. So here it is, 11-8, 11-9. Interesting, but you can have two well-matched players. But it depends. Neck and neck for the time being. Shima, and it does it extremely well. Oh, that error from Sora Matsushima, and it does it extremely well. Table tennis player, table tennis and squash players, try arm wrestling with them. You can arm wrestle with a girl who's probably half your size, has a really thin hand with them. You can table tennis and squash players, try arm wrestling with them. Palm down. Who look really frail and people who are petite for granted. Matsushima and Geraldo locked in here, 6-all in this every now and then. But Matsushima, because Geraldo has really fought very hard about this being his strike. He's on those fast. He doesn't want to go on longer. Geraldo gracefully. Chance game, and he's just about absolutely marvelous. What a beautiful serve. Matsushima. Be back another day. Point, Geraldo.
Looks like it's immediately the pole position here. 1 game point. Looks like it's Matsushima now. Immediately
from Matsushima. Now leads 11-8.
First game, Geraldo to serve. Love 1.
So heading into that last game, Matsushima and Geraldo. I would love to see Geraldo win a game. Even yesterday, Shez, he performed. He's not the kind of player who's just let the others walk over him, but just unfortunate.
yeah, this one
The others walk over him. Yesterday, Shez, he performed. Just walk over him, but sound right. So Matsushima, it's been delightful to watch him in action.
Done it, Matsushima. A clean.
Match is over.
Very, very good job today. We can look back at a very satisfactory performance. He beats Geraldo 11-8, 11. Is 33, 28 years of age.
It's quite amazing, and it's great visuals more than anything else. Great visuals. So, Dunia starts off low. Looking very, very confident here today. So, it's factor in there. Thiago himself a lot older now.
11-7.
Not of Lee Sang-soo. So Lee Sang-soo wins the first game, but with so on to the second game.
Yeah, this is fast. Where this is right now. Go either way.
One love.
Well, it starts off on a positive note in the second as well, as he leads 1-0.
1-0.
Oh, what a rally this is turning out to be, and look how far behind
Yeah, this is
Lee
what-
Sang-soo stepped. Bologna with the stops a bit.
4.
Game.
Just a point behind Thiago Bologna. Apology there to Bologna. Looked like it did catch the edge. Just a view, and Bologna with the serve. For Thiago.
Excellent work there for Lee Sang-soo. 11-7, 11-6.
So we're on to the third game here between Lee Sang-soo, who will be very keen on cleaning it up as soon.
It doesn't matter so much now what happens here. The only thing I think that as you come to the fourth game of that match, you're then thinking, how much do I need to win by? And it's going to be calculator time. Oh, very nice return. A shot to play.
10-5.
Important thing.
So we still have a game to go. Let's quickly recap the scores for you.
Lee Sang-soo was into the final game of this match. Lee Sang-soo.
1.
It's going to be a lot more tighter. At least I hope it is.
Yeah, it'll be the top two seeded players from each group facing off.
3.
Gold medal games and European Championships has had a
3-7.
Bologna would love to finish off with a win in this tournament. Of at least one game.
9-4.
Which he'll bring an end to the session as well.
11-5.
play here. Lee
4
Sang-soo
games to 0.
played very, very well indeed. And he disposed of Cheon. It's his last tournament, and he beats Thiago Apollonia. 11.
4 games to 0.
What I do like about Mino is he's always got a very tough stance, especially if he wins a point.
At that normal standard, you're already lower ranked, doing something a bit unpredictable.
Strategy when you have an opponent who's similar. Now in this case, Mino seems to be almost playing like LeBron's younger brother.
So this isn't a player who should be troubling Alexis LeBron situation in this first game.
11 feet.
You need to take it to your opponent if you're the low-ranked player, and Alberto Mino has done that.
Left to be seen how well Alexis LeBron deals with.
Well, I was just saying to Glenn during that little timeout that we haven't had.
It's very difficult to change, you know, your approach and to change your strategy during the course of a game, especially when you're returns.
4-5.
Finally, obstacle right at the end.
6-4.
Because these questions that he was asking now are being thrown back at him. Ah.
7-9.
Pan-American players.
8-9.
Very good battling back from Mino after a very good start, then an excellent period.
Oh, he had to really work for this. He had to work for this. You know, we saw that run of points, you know, just so it's 1-all, and I think it's going to be a very interesting battle going.
Love 4.
So LeBron will love 4.
Now, if LeBron starts to have a comeback here, Mino will have.
Love 4.
Got to check the character to hold him off.
7 feet.
1.
Seven 4.
So the backhand, very, very good use.
8-7.
Playing this game as well.
Look at Mino putting everything into it. Oh, what a rally this is turning out to be.
8-9.
Oh, the net. Have a look at how tight this. Mino was just straining every sinew to win this point.
Oh, he got.
After the position he got himself into, can he do the job here?
11-9.
Yes, he can. He cannot lose. LeBron has put himself in a little bit of jeopardy, but Alberto Mino.
Serve. Love 4.
Depends on the margin of victory. If Linchadon beats
4.
Elected of the day, according to if there is that closeness or that tie
6-1.
involved. This is where, if that's the case, then this is where LeBron will play a great part. Because if he wins points here, and he can stall the amount of points that Armenia wins in this,
1-7.
stay close to the points. I think that's important here.
4-8.
But we've had a few good rallies.
4-9. 10-4.
Shot from him.
11-4. That is.
So that's it, a fine finish and well matched if you ask me, Shez. Well, we haven't done
Linchadon anyway, and it ends here with So reminder there's only 1 point in it. Mino actually had more points in the end than Lebrun. And this is how it looks.